Sorry, I was on mute still. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am here to provide you with an update on this government shutdown. Sadly, the government is still shut down. Give me 1 second and I'm going to clear up some confusion and some misinformation that's been going around about what the shutdown is affecting and what it's not affecting, especially with the SNAP benefits. I got to respond to this email real quick. 1 second. How y'all doing this morning? Let me know if you can hear me before I start. Drop a good morning in the comments to let me know that you can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, I'm not going to hold y'all long today. I just wanted to jump on to give you all an update on this government shutdown. I can't stand no chaplet. And let me put my breaking news up. Okay. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, Miss Cole. You ready for the party? Atlanta. Got to go to Atlanta later today. All right, y'all. So we are in the second longest shutdown in the U.S. history. The first longest shutdown. Can you believe who was who was president? President Trump. So President Trump has made a record breaking for the first and second longest shutdown in the U.S. history. I have some notes that I'm going to share with you all to make sure that I don't miss anything about this shutdown. I've been doing a lot of talking over the past few days, so my voice is getting a little hoarse. So please excuse me. First thing first, SNAP benefits. So I've been seeing so many different posts about people are going to lose SNAP benefits, people are not going to lose SNAP benefits. Well, I am here to tell you, starting November, if the shutdown does not end, SNAP benefits will run out of funding and no one will receive any SNAP benefits. Let me read you my notes. Starting November, SNAP benefits will be paused until the federal government reopens and funds are released. That means millions of families who rely on food assistance will suddenly have nothing coming in. I don't know where all the miscommunication and the misinformation is coming from, but I can assure you that no one will receive SNAP benefits unless the shutdown ends by November 1st. I don't know if you all are aware, in the big beautiful bill that was just released under the Trump administration. There's a reconciliation package in that bill. The federal food stamp program is facing one of the largest SNAP cuts in history. That may cause, let me get you the right number, 22.3 million families to either lose some or all their SNAP benefits. So make sure you are aware what's going on and what is included in this one big beautiful bill. Meanwhile, federal workers across the country will miss their first full paycheck this Friday. And can you believe that military families are having to turn to food banks for help? Like, these are the people that are fighting for our country, not being paid, still working amongst a lot of other federal employees that are not being paid, but they still have to work, the ones that weren't furloughed. This is America. There are also state agencies that are warning that they may not have enough funding to reimburse schools that provide free or reduced lunches. So if your child is receiving free or reduced lunches, that's about to run out of funding as well. Head Start programs are also being affected. Head Start programs that support early childhood education could soon be forced to close their doors because they are about to run out of funding as well. At the IRS, the IRS is still open. Most of the lines are still open and operating. There's about half of their employees that are still working. The other half were furloughed. Some of their staff, unfortunately, have received the reduction in force notice. That means that they're going to be permanently laid off starting in early December. So not only are they furloughed, but they may not even have a job come December. The shutdown is also threatening special education funding. Special education funding supports 7.5 million children with disabilities nationwide. So sad. Very, very sad. National parks are affected by this shutdown. Across the country, national parks have gone quiet as the national parks operations halts because of the shutdown. I can't believe this is happening in America. It's too much, and it's too many families being affected. Air traffic controllers, if you fly a lot like me, I won't be getting on anybody's plane right now because of the air traffic controllers shortage. The air traffic controllers and the TSA agents are still required to work without pay, leading to staffing shortages that are already disrupting flights and travel across the U.S. I saw a video and pictures of the Atlanta airport TSA line. Outrageous. Unbelievable. There's no way in hell I'm getting on anybody's plane right now, and we have a shortage in air traffic controllers. If you don't know what the air traffic controllers do, they control the traffic in the air. If we don't have enough people controlling the traffic in the air, kind of like if there was an accident on the streets, police officers are controlling the traffic, directing the traffic in the street so there won't be any accidents. We don't have the full manpower right now to control the airplanes in the air. So if it's not a must that you travel right now, I would highly recommend you not getting on anybody's plane right now. I'm not. That's not it. Federal workers that are living paycheck to paycheck are filing for unemployment benefits. They don't have a choice. I mean, if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, that means you're waiting on your paycheck tomorrow, but you're not going to be paid. So where else am I going to get money from? I got to go file for unemployment because I am unemployed right now. But guess what? When they receive their back pay from the shutdown, when the shutdown ends, when they get that back pay, the unemployment back. This is too much, y'all. It is too much. These are our federal employees. What else? If you are in the state of Georgia, I have some direct numbers for you. In the state of Georgia, we have had an increase in unemployment by 1,400 workers. Around 109,000 federal workers were furloughed or are working without pay. This is only in the state of Georgia. In the state of Georgia, there are I'll just say the number, 1,356,000 total enrollees that are in the SNAP program. Can you imagine the effect that this shutdown is going to have on families that do not receive their SNAP benefits in November? If you are a small business owner, SBA loans have been delayed. Around 131 million in distributions are delayed. If you are a federal contractor, the federal contract spending has been cut by $312 million. It's costing an estimated $1 billion each month for this shutdown. That's for the consumer spending decline from lost wages. If this shutdown has not touched your household or your family yet, it will. It's going to impact a lot of people. It has already impacted a lot of people. I don't care what tax bracket you're in, you are going to be affected by this shutdown somehow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Manny says that there will be more crime. You know what happens when the country goes into a recession or when people get broke around the holidays? Robbery, crime increase, most definitely. I wholeheartedly agree with you. There will be more crime. Get it how you live. Get it how you live. Unfortunately, there will be more crime. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, sister. Let me know if the government shutdown is impacting you any kind of way. All of this back and forth, playing with people's lives, it's affecting families, classrooms, travel, businesses. This shutdown is affecting way too much. Meanwhile, Donald is having the east wing of the White House demolished to build a $250 to $300 million ballroom. We got military families that are reaching out to food banks to feed their families, and you having a $300 million ballroom built. Make it make sense, y'all. You're right, Latrice. Loved ones are not getting paychecks, and it's sad. I'm praying for all federal workers. I talked to my son's recruiter last week, and I told them that I was praying for them, and I was just telling him how I feel bad for some people, some families that are living from paycheck to paycheck that can't make ends meet. And he was like, I'm some people. He said he couldn't even take his kids to the fair. He takes his kids to Perry Fair every year, but he could not take his kids to the fair this year because of this government shutdown, because he didn't receive his paycheck. That's sad. We should not be here. Unfortunately, Crystal says, unfortunately, I don't think, I'll put it on the screen. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to come back from this. Not everybody is going to come back. This is only the beginning of a major shift. That's my thoughts. I agree, Crystal. IRS employees, as I've shared with you all, especially if you are in my EA community or my tax group, IRS employees are being permanently laid off. The ones that are furloughed, that it is not a guarantee that they're going to come back. It's sad. Latrice said that, Latrice, are you having major contract delays in your business? Good morning, Patricia. Yeah, y'all just pray for everybody that's being affected. Like I can't believe Head Start programs are in jeopardy of having to close their doors. Kids that probably only receive a good hot meal, a full good hot meal at school because it's either free or reduced, that's about to be impacted. It's a lot. And it makes you really see how blessed you are if you're able to go home and feed your family without worrying or stressing about how your kids are going to eat or where your kids' next meal is going to come from. That's a blessing right now. And I don't take it for granted. Good morning, Trina sister. I hope to see you at the party. Latrice said that oh, wow. I'm sorry. I hate that. I hate that your business is having contract delays. Latrice said that she had to stop a major contract with the CDC until this is over. Y'all see how this shutdown is impacting people's businesses? Like, this is our livelihood. This is how we eat. This is how we feed our family. This is how we pay our bills. And they playing. They are playing. But they still get paid. Trump still getting paid. The people, the Democrats and the Republicans that aren't agreeing right now, they're being paid. It's not affecting them. It's affecting us. Cut their paychecks off. Let them see how it feels to not get paid. That's what really needs to happen. Patricia said, me and my husband both retired military and DOD. DOD means Department of Defense. I pray for everyone. Thank you, Patricia. We're praying for you all as well. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention, if you have a loved one or a friend that receives their Social Security benefits in the mail, please try to help them get it direct deposited, set up as a direct deposit, because they are being impacted as well. I had the number in the state of Georgia. Let me see what that number was. If you are in the state of Georgia and you receive your Social Security benefits in the mail, let me see how many seniors it was. I can't remember. I think it was like 13,000 some odd seniors that receives their Social Security payment by check. If they do, it'll be delayed until the government opens back up. So if you know anybody that receives their Social Security benefits by paycheck in the mail, please try to help them get that set up via direct deposit. All right, y'all. I just wanted to jump on and give you all an update on what's going on. I've been seeing a lot of misinformation about, especially about the SNAP benefits. And honestly, if you have SNAP benefits on your card right now, I recommend you spending it because we don't know what's going to happen with the balances that are on the card. They're saying that it's not going, that your benefits will still be on the card next month if you have a balance left over from this month. But I don't trust anything the government says right now. So if you or anyone you know have SNAP benefits on your card, I personally would spend my food stamps by November 1st. If you need help spending those benefits, give me a call because I will help you spend those benefits. Yeah, let's pray for our, especially our veterans, our retired military families. Everybody is being impacted right now. Um, it's sad. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to my short video this morning. I just wanted to jump on and give you all an update with what's going on with this government shutdown before I get my day fully started. You all have an amazing week. And don't forget to pray for all of our federal employees and everybody that's being impacted by this government shutdown that needs to end ASAP. Have an amazing Thursday. I will see you all soon.